Hey everybody, welcome back to Durbin's Bourbon. I'm Joe.
I'm Josh.
We've got a Scotch whiskey review coming at you. One that I got while my wife and I, Megan, were on vacation to the Oregon coast.
I think it was going to be Orient.
It's kind of like that. It is a foreign area over there. Different. But we love it. We were, if any of y'all are curious or know about Lincoln City, Oregon, it's a beautiful little seaside town. We've gone there. Nice.
Sorry.
We've gone there for many times over the years. It's one of our favorite places on the coast to go see. We stay usually at a condo right on the ocean, so my wife can hear her beloved ocean with the doors open. So I found this in the local liquor store. It's a Glenfarclas 10-year. I had never seen it before. Didn't know they even made a 10-year. I bought a bottle. We were over on the coast for 4 days. I drank that entire bottle.
Oh boy!
Over the 4 days, and I would have them in the evening. Yeah, I'd have a little pour with some Scotch and soda.
That thing out in 2 days.
I tried it with some ice. Tried it with water. Tried it neat.
How was it with ice?
It was
good,
excellent.
Right?
Yeah,
the
it
other
brought that
one's good
chocolatey kind of note. It is 80 proof. The other ones that I have are the Glenfarclas 12, and then I have a Glenfarclas 21.
And you got the one we're going to try that we haven't.
This is the 10. And then I also picked up one that we're going to do next is the Glenfarclas cask strength. It's 105. It says 105 cask strength. So they're quite proud of it. Doesn't say anything about the age or anything on it. So I'll do a little research so I can be better informed when we do that review next.
Such a distinct nose.
The Glenfarclas,
yeah,
they
do. Chocolate and the fruit, like cherry.
Oh, it is. It has such a nice.
It's a nice smelling Scotch. Yes.
Yeah.
Because I know we both like the 12-year a lot.
Mm-hmm. And that used to be readily available in our market, and now it's not.
Of course.
They discontinued it for some reason, and the 21-year I got when we were on a vacation to Colorado. I picked it up down south.
Such a world traveler.
I tell you. Fine whiskey, you gotta grab them.
Cancun.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that.
That's good nose.
I did enjoy it a lot, so obviously I drank the shit out of it.
Oh boy.
It's kind of like chalk. Yeah, it's imported through Sazerac. Glenfarclas is a Highlands Scotch, so it's got a lot of those fruit characteristics
not
as
peaty,
opposed to the peat that some of y'all hate and some of y'all like. So great nose, yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Oh, I almost spilled it. Don't mind my eye. Little blood vessel. Blowing my nose. Sucks getting old.
Blew a blood vessel.
Yeah.
Blowing his nose. Maybe it was. And he
I wish.
snorted too hard, blew an eyeball out.
Was it the 70s?
The first taste, this is my first taste of the day, so I'm going to take a second one, kind of get that palate used to it.
I get that chocolate orange. Like citrus, like a, like that orange chocolate thing. Not that
like
strong.
The Slammin' Orange.
Yeah.
The Slammin' Orange.
There's definitely a dark chocolate, but there's a lot of citrus. But it's like that sweeter citrus, not like a lemon or a lime. It's like orange. Not even an orange peel, like an orange juice.
Yeah, I could see that. It's a very soft. It's a soft whiskey at 10 years old. Because Scotches, isn't it funny? I don't know if you think this too, but like bourbons are going into that new charred oak, where Scotch goes into once used bourbon barrel, and they reclaim them, put them back together. But they usually age for so much longer to achieve certain flavor profiles. So 10 years on a Scotch is relatively young. So I was curious when I bought the bottle what it was going to taste like.
Ardbeg 10-year, Lafroig 10-year. Like,
true.
They're really good usually. The ones
are.
that I've had that I know are 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems like it's usually 12 for Scotch.
12-year Scotches and up.
That's like their 8-year for bourbon or something.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it might be. That might be that sweet spot
That's
where
4
they,
years, so yeah, makes sense because they don't have the char that anymore.
Yeah, it's a nice
good.
Scotch, and it
The
pairs
nose
well.
and the palate,
Yeah.
super good.
Yeah, the nose matches the palate. On the nose is orange, chocolate.
I wasn't paying attention.
some
How much was
honey.
it?
Oh, I didn't say
Oh,
that actually.
I was
it
paying
was
attention. You should tell the folks.
$57, I believe, and
that's not
a
bad.
state liquor store. No, it's not. So call it $60.
Yeah. Wow.
They don't have tax in Oregon. Major benefit. So what the shelf price is what you pay, and
Got
they
no
don't
tax
mark
on
up.
alcohol?
No.
Wow.
Nope. So that's why before I left,
Tommy's
I
got
got
something right.
I know that was amazing. Obviously, I asked him about Weller products, and he laughed at me.
What they do every time.
So they're a liquor control state, just as our state is too. So, except ours charges tax
Yeah.
because they got to get their tax.
Not terrible though.
It's not. We still get
Washington's
suggested
terrible. They have a
retail.
sin
Yeah,
tax. It's like
they
$40 bottle's like $50.
Right. Yeah, and that's the bummer. I also purchased
But I don't think they
a
have-
Green Spot over in Oregon, Irish Green Spot, because we don't carry them in our stores anymore, and they are about a $70,
Yeah, every once in a
$80.
while.
You might find one. They're a little under $80, $75 for a bottle. But if you buy it in Washington, that's going to be closer to $100. So I grabbed one since I was getting low, and then I got this and the other one. So it chewed
And
up
our
pretty
state
much.
is Idaho. If you haven't figured that out yet, because we're
Yes.
next to Oregon and Washington,
True.
Montana, Utah,
Yeah.
Nevada.
Good naming
What
states.
else? I'm just Wyoming.
I think that's it.
Montpelier. All right.
Nice whiskey.
Yeah, that's good. I'd recommend it all day long for $60.
for sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not going to buy it because I can have yours, but
Right. Yeah, I did ask him if he wanted a bottle. I would grab one for him, but
good.
he's,
I'm not trying not to buy so much.
I know.
booze.
I'm not either, obviously, but I purged
Can't
the bar.
help yourself
so-
sometimes, you know.
Yeah, and I love the Glenfarclas line. If y'all know, try any of their line, all the way down to the 10-year, 10, 12, 21. They have a 25. They have a 28-year. I just don't feel like dropping the coinage on that. One's pushing $1,000 for that bottle or something like that. So they have some in the 30s too, 30-year-olds. But you're going to pay a premium for those. But I bet the flavor profile was pretty consistent throughout.
They're all the ones I've had are all great.
Yeah, never had a bad Glenfarclas. So for y'all watching, if you're a Scotch fan, a Highland Scotch, a little sweeter, none of the peaty stuff, I
It's
would
got
recommend.
dark chocolate notes. So there's like I guess it's bitter, but it doesn't. That's a bad descriptor.
Yeah, it doesn't come across as a bitter chocolate.
But you still get the
note, but-
orange, so maybe it is a little. But it's like the good bitter, like coffee or something, you know, where it's like it just enhances the flavor. It's not like, but basically it feels like it's supposed to be there.
Right. Yeah.
So, anyways, that's my 2 cents.
I think it is an amazing Scotch.
Yeah,
Very worthwhile.
delicious.
$50, between $50 and $60. Suggested retail. 10 years old. It is just a great product. I got nothing else for this one.
It's good.
Good,
Get it.
Good whiskey. Highly recommended. If you can find it in your area, grab it. It's a great one to start with. If you've never tried Glenfarclas, you're going to pay a little less for this one as opposed to the 12 and the more age statements. So we'll wrap this video up. As always, enjoy your whiskeys and bourbons
Any way you like.
Cheers,
Cheers.
everybody.
Cheers, pal.
Cheers, buddy.